coming into the show as the alternate, it is quite challenging, but it also has a huge upside rewards-wise because I get to see the show from basically every angle. Like being in the ensemble, one day we might have a cut show and have some covers on, so I get to see the show from a completely different side of the stage, moving different things, and I think it's helped me learn the show as well because being backstage, I maybe get to hear Ellis play Evan, and I get to hear his choices or see the things he does, and I'm maybe like, oh, I like that. Maybe I'll take a little something for when I go on as Evan, because I do 2 shows a week. I do all the matinees, and it's nice because every week I get a new, fresh go at it, and I get a little bit more of a rest than Ellis does, perhaps, when it comes to doing Evan shows. But yeah, I think it's rewarding, but then obviously I love playing the character, and it's one of those things where I'm always excited and it never loses the rush, I think, going on for Evan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to go to Singapore and perform in front of a Singaporean audience because, I mean, being in the Philippines and in Manila, the audiences have been amazing and very receptive to everything that we're doing on stage, whether that's the jokes, the emotional moments in the show. I think the audience give us so much on stage. It really levels up the stakes and the energy of all the performers on stage because the response we're getting is just amazing. So yeah, I hope it continues. I think especially the show and the importance of the story to so many people, bringing it to a new part of the world. These people have loved this show for like a decade and have listened to the soundtrack for a decade or watched clips of the show for a decade. And so finally, these people getting to see it in person, you really feel the love, and everyone loves this show so much that it's wonderful to see. So yeah, I think because the show touches on so many sensitive topics such as suicide and mental health, I think you meet so many people who have experienced such similar things to the characters in the show, whether that's they're going through grief or there's people who've lost friends. And I think one of the things that impacted me the most at Stage Door was just hearing stories of people who clearly relate so heavily to the show. And I think that's what makes it so beautiful, is that I think there are characters in the show that everyone can relate to.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, because you've learned. And on the outside, always looking, and will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I read around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Can any